So,
your regular caller.
no wahala, we have so many regular callers.
I had two contributions. Today's score is 2-0.
Ivory Coast and okay.
That is one. Yesterday match. The reason why that goal was allowed was that the keeper was outside the 6-yard box. If it was inside the 6-yard box, it would have been an infringement.
Okay.
That was the resolution.
All right. So okay. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so let's look at tomorrow's matches in the Premier League. We have some matches coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, we have
Man United against Tottenham.
Yeah, Man United taking on Tottenham. That should be about 6:30 there. But
There's
yes,
also a match coming up later. The Newcastle match.
Newcastle is a Man City today.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about that match. Newcastle, Manchester City today. Newcastle, Manchester City. Newcastle, they've dropped.
Yeah, they've dropped.
Ever since crashing out of the Champions League, it's never been the same for them.
Yeah, that is where you know the contenders experience playing now. You know, this is their first time for many years coming to the Champions League. So the traveling, the fatigue has taken a toll on them, and then the ability to absorb a defeat. You know, when they crashed out from the Champions League, somehow it affected them. But let's see if they can bounce back against a Man City. Though Man City is not too much on the.
But this Man City side, they've also bounced back.
Yeah, so it will be difficult. But yeah, in football, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Their physical side, Newcastle. Let's see how if they can curtail Man City, which is a bit difficult. But let's see how it goes.
So for tomorrow matches.
Yeah, we have Everton taking on Aston Villa. That is by 4. Then we have a Man United taking on Tottenham. That is 6:30. And then I think that is just the 2 matches we have.
All right. So good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right. So let's hear from you. African Cup of Nations kicks off today. Host Cote d'Ivoire against Guinea-Bissau. Tomorrow, Super Eagles will take on Equatorial Guinea. So that's two interesting matches. In fact, today, that's when we have to take a look at the African Cup of Nations, because Nigeria and the hosts are in the same group. So Super Eagles fans will be very careful to watch what happens between Cote d'Ivoire and Guinea-Bissau, which comes up today. Go ahead.
Yes, they will be watching to know what will happen between Ivory Coast and Guinea-Bissau. But something is fishy. These two teams, Equatorial Guinea and Guinea-Bissau, may decide who will qualify. Everybody is saying Nigeria and Ivory Coast will qualify. That is on paper. But these two teams, they are silent. They are underdogs. Now, imagine a match whereby Guinea-Bissau draws with Ivory Coast in the first match. So certainly, Ivory Coast will be under pressure with Nigeria. And let's say maybe they win or they draw. Now the third game will become another cracker. Yeah, so these other two sides will determine who will go.
Okay, so we're still discussing African Cup of Nations. Let's take a look at one classic match played at the last edition between host Cameroon and Egypt. It's Aquaba time. It's African Cup of Nations time, and let's talk about today's match. We have barely 3 minutes before we round off today's program. Host Cote d'Ivoire will take on Guinea-Bissau today. And let's talk about this match. Guinea-Bissau, Cote d'Ivoire comes up later today, and a very important match for Super Eagles fans. What do we expect today?
Well, we expect Ivory Coast to win so that they will be calmer playing us. But if Guinea-Bissau wins, it will be all hell let loose, because they want to pick a win with us and then go for their third match. They are the host team, they want to win.
So you look at this Egyptian side, you look at what Mohamed Salah has done for Liverpool. He has yet to win the African Cup of Nations. He's won the CAF Player of the Year awards twice, but he's never won the CAF awards. Do you think this might be the year for Mohamed Salah to win the CAF Nations Cup with Egypt?
It should be, because the last time he was in the final, he lost to Senegal in the finals.
He's been to the finals twice?
Yes, twice. So he lost. So let's see, Providence might just give him this, but you never can tell. The team has been working together. They've been growing together. They've been matured. So this can just be their year. It can just be their year.
Hello. Good afternoon. All right. So let's hear from you. Do you think that this could be the year for the Pharaohs of Egypt? Do you think that Mohamed Salah can break the jinx and win the African Cup of Nations this year? He's never won the Nations Cup. He's won the Champions League with Liverpool. He's won everything, but yet to win the African Cup of Nations. So this Pharaohs side, how good are they? How good is Egypt coming into this tournament?
Yeah, Egypt tends to be silent, but they are experienced. So that is an important element in playing the Nations Cup. So they can just, nobody's looking at them. Everybody's looking at Ivory Coast, Senegal, or maybe Nigeria or Morocco. They can just come from behind and steal the show. So
Hello.
good.
Good afternoon. Can you speak up a little louder? Sorry, please call. When you call back, speak up a little bit. So let's talk about the Pharaohs of Egypt. How important is Mohamed Salah to this Egyptian side? We don't have too much time, but you talked about Salah. Can Salah do something? Can Egypt win the Nations Cup?
They can. Salah is an important player. He's their inspirator. He is their focal point. And when he clicks, the team clicks. So they should be ready to do something.
All right. Okay, so we'll take a look at that time that our friend on this program. Thank you very much for sticking around with Rstv. Thank you very much for being our guest today. My name is Sopriye Godwin Jadasin. Catch you and God bless you.